But also, I realized that the reason that I went into medicine was to save lives. It wasn't to appease certain groups of people. It wasn't to curry favor with certain groups of people. And that's really what principles are. That's what living a life of principle really means. And those are the kinds of things that really led me to being a pro-life individual. Because I wasn't always. You know, I was a live and let live type individual. I said, oh, you know, you do what you want to do. I'll do what I want to do. Don't you stop me from doing what I want to do. I won't stop you from doing what you want to do. And that seemed to me like the most reasonable approach. That is, until I started thinking about a particular episode in the history of this nation called slavery. And of course, the slave owners felt that they should be able to do whatever they wanted to do. And there were some people who were not slave owners who said, no, you can do what you want to do, I'll do it, but I think it's unethical, I wouldn't do it. And then there were the abolitionists who said, not only will they not do it, but it is such an evil that they want to make sure that it is rooted out of our nation. And I started seeing the similarities there. Because you see, many people believe that if there is a baby and it is in my uterus, then I can do anything I want with it. Instead of recognizing that the good Lord put that fetus in supposedly the safest place it could possibly be on earth. And does that convey the right to terminate it? It doesn't convey that right any more than a slave owner had the right to terminate a slave. Some of them thought that they did have that right to do that. But fortunately, our thinking on that issue evolved. And it gives me hope that eventually our thinking on this issue will evolve as well, as we begin to actually think about the importance of life. You know, as a youngster, I can remember seeing people in the ghetto laying on the ground with bullet holes, dying. Both of my older cousins that we lived with in the tenements in Boston after we moved from Detroit were killed. As a youngster, I was used to seeing death. I remember believing that I would never live to be beyond the age of 25. Because there were so many people who really didn't value life. And I was surrounded by that. But then, by the time I was an intern at Johns Hopkins, I can remember walking on those wards full of awe, the great Johns Hopkins, and seeing all these people, CEO of this company, president of this organization, crown prince of this nation, the queen of this country, dying of some horrible malignancy. And every single one of them would gladly have given every penny and every title for a clean bill of health. And you begin to realize that what you are dealing with, a person's life, is by far the most precious thing they have. Nothing else means anything without your life.